A lot of people have pointed to the existence of barley in the Book of Mormon as evidence of its untruth, but in fact, pre-Columbian domesticated barley was found in the New World.
Study in 1983 found that barley in America has now been genuinely discovered in an archaeological dig, I believe, in Arizona.
Archaeologists found some remains of pre-Columbian barley, so we know it existed. We didn't know that prior to the 1970s. Joseph couldn't have learned it from that archaeological dig. Again, it was a little bit too late for him to have profited from it.
Critics of the Book of Mormon for a long time have pointed out that it's not credible because it speaks of pre-Columbian wheat and barley in the New World. But since then, there's been pre-Columbian barley discovered in Arizona near Phoenix from a Hohokam civilization that dates around 300 BC to around 1000 AD. And also in early woodlands cultures in Illinois and Oklahoma, pre-Columbian barley has been found.
And that also suggests that the jury ought to remain out on other grains and so on that are mentioned in the Book of Mormon. Just because you haven't found it doesn't mean you won't find it. And just because you haven't found it doesn't mean that it didn't exist. You may never find it. Again, in the acidic soils and the heavy rainfall of Mesoamerica, a lot of things disappear. How many remains of ancient plants do you actually find from pre-Columbian times? Almost none.
Likely during the long period of wars that took place, particularly towards the end of the Book of Mormon, when it doesn't appear that they're doing a lot of farming, the wheat and barley would have had difficulty surviving. Apparently barley did, if what we have found in Arizona and Illinois and Oklahoma came from that which was brought over by Lehi and his family. But we know there were other transatlantic crossings before, in addition to Lehi's.